Oh no.
Okay, well I'm here with Tigerlily this morning. How are you?
Hi, good. Hi guys.
Thanks for your time today.
Pleasure.
First of all, I want to talk about your new song, Ashes.
Yes.
It's great.
Thank you.
Tell me about the song and the video as well.
Yeah, so from the lyrics of the song, it's probably, as you can tell, like about a relationship breakdown.
Yeah.
And it's moving into a new, I suppose, more pop-centered space for me. It's the first time I sung on a song.
Yeah.
And it's definitely moving away from like the EDM dance stuff that I've done before.
Yeah.
But it's really exciting because it's a great new challenge.
Yeah.
With the video, I came up with the idea with my best mate, and we wanted to put something together that was slightly different compared to the typical girl crying in the bathtub over the boy.
Yeah.
And so instead, we came up with a video that comments on like the breakdown of not just relationships, but also other things in society.
Yeah.
Commenting on social media addiction, animal cruelty,
Yeah.
steroids, drug abuse, gender inequality,
Yeah.
all these different things that are kind of pretty shitty about society.
Yeah, yeah. So the lyrics of the chorus, all of this is
Breaking down.
Yeah.
Hang on. So which
the
part?
chorus.
Oh no. Okay. I'm done. I'm not gonna let this go on. Oh, for like actually the main part.
Yeah.
All of this is toxic.
Yeah. Toxic.
Filling up our lungs with ashes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about the beginning.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of commenting, obviously, if it was about a relationship, all of this is toxic.
Toxic's the
But
word.
we took it and made it, I don't know, wider, so it encompassed a whole lot more.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll get people thinking outside the box.
Yeah, it's really cool. I really like it. But first and foremost,
Yeah.
well, maybe not first and foremost, but mainly you're a DJ.
Yes.
Yes, I need you to explain this world to me, the world of DJing. How do you prepare for a night of DJing?
People often ask this question. There's like, obviously a bit of time goes into preparing my set. I usually put together a playlist of songs that I think I'm going to want to play.
Yeah.
This changes because of the set time, the country, the club, the audience, the event. So I usually prepare a new playlist for every set that I'm going to.
Yeah.
I don't put together an exact set because I don't know what the crowd is going to want or how they're going to react. And so that's definitely one part of the preparation that I do. I don't have any pre-show rituals. Some people, I don't know, do 10-star jumps and a shot of tequila. I don't have anything like that.
Yeah. Have you ever had a moment, because I imagine if I was to do it, something would go wrong and there'd be like a big gap and then there'd be silence and then everyone would be like, ah.
Yeah, like definitely. I've accidentally stopped the music myself. I've had the equipment go off. I've had so many things like that, but I think if you still have power, the best thing to do is jump on the mic and talk to everyone while you're trying to fix the problem.
It's like you're hosting a party, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I've had so many times where the music's gone out and all the power's gone out, and so the room is black. There's no one can see anything, so that's kind of problematic. But it comes with the territory, and there's always going to be tech glitches. There's always going to be glitches if someone's tired or if I'm tired, or you just got to roll with it.
Do you need to be a musician to be a DJ?
No, I don't think so, but I know it definitely helped me.
Yeah. Like in terms of like mixing songs together, like this will flow into this.
Yeah, knowing keys, harmonies, beats, like even being able to count to 4. I know that sounds pretty stupid, but a lot of people actually don't have that rhythm internalized within them. So I think it definitely helps being a musician. You don't need to be though, especially with the technology these days.
Yeah.
The technology is amazing. So a lot of people DJ visually, they look at the waveforms and they like line them up and then they sync it together. Not really thinking, oh, this will sound good. This looks like it will sound good.
Yeah, and so, but music is a big part of your life. So tell me about learning music and growing up.
So I started learning piano and learning to sing and write and all that stuff when I was 3 or 4 at a place called AMS, Australian Music Schools. And my parents put me into that and I loved it. And I did that all the way up until like year 12. And in high school, I also played the trombone and the guitar.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I play the trombone.
Such an amazing instrument. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Like it's like super nerdy and just super awesome.
It's heavy.
Yeah, really heavy, really heavy. And so it's always been a big part of my life. In, you know, high school, I was always like spending time in the music rooms at lunchtime, always going on band trips, and we went all over Australia and to New Zealand, and it was great. I've made so many friends through it. And I also did a lot of singing at the state school's choir, and we did a heap of awesome shows, and that was just such a brilliant experience all throughout high school.
I think singing in a choir is cool. Like there's teamwork.
Yeah, 100%, especially like an a cappella kind of vibe. You really understand how important like everyone's job is, and really like respect and teamwork.
So then with this new song, and I mean you've obviously had some other songs out, but like you said, you've invited other people to sing on them.
Yeah.
But so have you therefore engineered and produced them? Is that how that's worked, or?
Yeah, so like with my dance stuff, definitely like do all the like the writing behind the songs as well. I work with other engineers that kind of help me, and then also when you're doing collabs with other people, it's like, you know, sending the project back and forth, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's often, or then if you're like inviting someone to sing on the lyrics of your song, say with some of my other songs, you'll be in the studio writing the like the bass of the track, the instrumental, and then often the singer will come in and have a session. Or alternatively, as you probably know, they might send you something and you can write around the a cappella that they've already written. So there's so many different ways that it happens. I love being in the studio working with writers. It's a really, really awesome writer that I've done lots of work with, Nat Dunn, and she's sung on a couple of my songs, Feel the Love and Whenever I'm With You. And
I
being
really like that,
me too. That's my favourite song ever.
Catchy.
Yeah, I really like it. So we wrote that together, and like that's just awesome having input and being with her and being able to write it and share our experiences together. So yeah.
That's really cool. I want to talk about now your passion for exercise and mental health, and that's a part of who you are as you in your public brand or persona or whatever, or just who you are as a person. So tell me about that.
So I come from an awesome family where my mum and dad and grandparents and everyone is just like super exercise obsessed.
Okay, cool.
And you know, like my dad played hockey for Australia, so has like my sister, and my uncle runs like he's about to run an 175-kilometre marathon, or ultra marathon. And I suppose it's always been a really big thing in our lives, whether we have known that or not. And I think because of that, it's really connected to mental health for me, and happiness and all those good endorphins and hormones running through your body. And I suppose it's really become apparent to me how important it is for women and men, but you know, women, through the fact that when I've been touring and unable to exercise as much, I really noticed like a downward period of like mental health and not feeling great because you're not able to exercise or eat the way you want or sleep the way you want. And it's definitely become a passion for me because I've realized how fundamentally important it is to have your health. So yeah, it's definitely not part of my persona. It's definitely just part of me, who I am. And I'm becoming more and more passionate about, you know, health and fitness and nutrition every day. So it's great. It's fun.
And I read, I think in the Huffington Post, that when you first started DJing, you realised you didn't want to keep partying because you weren't going to have a sustainable career. I personally think that's really admirable.
Thanks.
But can you tell everyone about that?
Yeah, so when I first started DJing, I was partying so much. My parents were probably not too happy because they obviously thought, oh, she's just partying for fun and getting paid to party, which obviously isn't ideal. And I saw people around me, like their careers falter and fall because they were, you know, addicted to alcohol or drugs or just being super unhealthy. And I realized that if I was going to actually like give this a shot, then I had to stop that and I had to look after myself and take it up to the next level. And when I stopped partying a lot, my career just like took off. And I really honestly do think that there's a direct correlation between looking after yourself and respecting yourself and having a successful career.
Yeah, That's great. Like I said, that's really admirable.
Thanks.
And tell me how you prepare for a tour. Like you've just come back from Europe, right?
Yeah.
How do you prepare to go on a tour? Because I mean, it must feel like a shift worker.
It's manic and it's crap. I have massive anxiety for like 3 weeks before I go on tour. I don't know, like I suppose I try and pack things that I think I'll need, but the packing always happens like at 4 a.m. the night before I go away. I think having my music set up and ready to rock when I go is really important, because if I get there and my sets are prepared, then I feel comfortable in that and I can focus on other things.
Yeah.
Having your essentials for the plane, like hand sanitizer, Hydrolite, travel like mist for your face, earplugs, stuff like that that just make a long traveling journey 500 times better.
Yeah, because we live like down under, away from everywhere else.
Yeah.
So now that you've got Ashes out and you've been singing on that track, have you got a taste for this singer-songwriter producer thing now, or like? Yeah,
it's definitely putting my like toes in the water and exploring new territory for me. It's definitely been a massive challenge. I think no one sees the behind the scenes stuff of like how scary and nerve-wracking it can be. You know, say to someone, hey, go and sing and write and perform on a track and do it all, and then we're going to release it. It's definitely overwhelming and definitely scary, but I definitely loved the challenge and putting myself out there as more of an artist and less of a, I suppose, only DJ. So yeah, there's going to be lots more where that comes from.
Yeah, cool. Well, finally, because Music Love promotes women in music, who are your favourite women in music?
Well, we've just been all day on my interview saying how I don't like Taylor Swift at the moment. With a new song, everyone's been asking about that. There's some really awesome Australian women in music, and I'm just going to stick to Australia because Australian women are just so incredible. TK Maidza is doing some incredible stuff. She's a rapper. Do you know her? Yeah, of course, I'm sure you do. Delta, of course, from like a vocal perspective, is doing some amazing stuff as well. She's just such a driven career woman. And then of course there's, in the DJ world, there's the Nervo twins and Havana Brown, who are just absolutely smashing it. So yeah, there's some really beautiful women to look up to and to support.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thank you for having me. Thank you. Good luck with your baby. Guys.